Listen to these two Kompa synth solos, same melody, same FL Studio, but one sounds like a beginner and one sounds like it belongs on the radio. The difference lies not in your melody or sound selection. It's in one crucial aspect. You don't have a solid reference in your mind. When I say you lack reference, I mean your brain doesn't have a good mental library of how a quality Kompa synth sounds. To address this issue, you need to spend some time listening to Kompa songs from great producers. I understand this can be time consuming, so in this video, I will break down this issue into 3 key parts. To make your Kompa solo sound professional, you must pay attention to timing and velocity, modulation, pitch bend, and sound selection. Let's start with timing and velocity. Here we have our synth notes on the piano roll, which I believe most beginners create like this. We're going to fix it so you won't make this mistake again. When you play a Kompa synth solo on a MIDI keyboard or draw notes for those without a MIDI controller, you need to make it sing. Just like a singer doesn't start singing immediately when the kick or instruments drop, an artist may start singing a little sooner or later. That's why we need to offset our notes by a few steps. This heavily depends on the tempo of your beat. I will move these notes a few steps to the right side of the piano roll as my beat is medium tempo. Another way to enhance the notes is to humanize them by randomly adjusting the lengths of key notes and allowing them to overlap in certain sections. This creates a dynamic sound that feels less computerized. Now let's fix the velocity mistake. This issue is common for those who don't have a MIDI controller, as they often draw notes manually. When you play a musical keyboard, it's impossible to press all the keys with the same pressure or intensity. These variations create differences in velocity for each note, which is what makes music performed with real instruments sound so rich and dynamic. In FL Studio, we need to replicate that effect as well. Below are the velocity settings for the keys. Press the Alt and R keys on your keyboard to open the piano roll randomizer. Adjust a few settings here and you will see velocity changing in real time. Let's take a look at modulation and pitch. If you have a MIDI controller, this task will be easier for you. I want to show you the best places to use pitch bending. I've learned that bending the pitch when notes shift to another note, either up or down, is very effective. Using a MIDI controller makes this task much easier. Otherwise, it can be quite tedious. Now, let's talk about sound selection. Most solo synths you hear in popular songs are created from multiple leads and synthesized sounds blended together to create a unique sound that you can't find in any DAW. I have a custom Kompa synth designed for a Kompa and Zouk producer. I have included a link for you to access it. The creators of these synths are true geniuses. By using my link, you can receive a discount of up to 50%. I'm stacking multiple leads and building up a unique sound. Thank you so much for watching this video up to this point. I believe after this video, you will fix your Kompa synth and will not sound as from amateur. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe. But if you have any comment or suggestion, please don't hesitate to leave your comments in the comment section.